The world is pretty awesome. Even in our modern age, it's full of hidden secrets. And it turns out there's also places where the world has swallowed some amazing and strange things completely. But thanks to global warming, we're rediscovering a lot of those things. Hi there, and today, we present to you 5 mysterious things found frozen in ice. In 1999, on the border of Argentina and Chile in the ice of the volcano Ullayaco, at an altitude of 6,706 meters, found the body of a teenage girl from the Inca tribe. She looked as if she had died a couple of weeks ago. Scientists have determined that this girl of 13 to 15 years, who was called the Ice Maiden, was sacrificed about 500 years ago. Due to the low temperature, her body and hair are completely preserved, on par with clothing and objects of worship. Nearby were found dishes with food, statuettes of gold and silver, as well as an unusual headdress of white feathers of unknown birds. Also, the bodies of 2 more victims of Inca, a girl and a boy of 6 and 7 years, were found. In the course of the study, the scientists found out that the children had been preparing for the cult for a long time, fattening with elite products. According to historians, the Incas chose the most beautiful children for rituals. In 2010, in the most unexplored region of Russia in Siberia, a female mammoth weighing 1 ton was found. After laying in the eternal Siberian frost for 39,000 years, the body of the mammoth is so well preserved that even the wool and muscle tissue were visible. And scientists for the first time managed to take blood samples from a prehistoric animal. The researchers suggested that the mammoth is probably stuck in the swamp and died there, since the lower part of its body remained untouched due to the surrounding ice. Despite the fact that some parts of the mammoth's body have completely disappeared, such a finding is of immense scientific value. Scientists from South Korea said that thanks to DNA samples obtained from the mammoth body, they now have a chance to clone mammoths and revive the whole species. Would you like to see a live mammoth? Write in the comments. In September of 1991, 2 German tourists stumbled upon a very unusual finding: a body perfectly preserved in the ice, which was intact to the inner organs. Considering its condition, the non-scientists declared it to be that of an alpinist who had recently been lost. Upon closer inspection by the professionals, however, it was discovered that the body was at least 5,000 years old. The body even had undigested food in its stomach, which signaled that the death was sudden and unforeseen. X-rays later conducted showed that the man, as he then was, had taken an arrow to the shoulder, and the ice had wrapped him, preserving him forever. During the melting of glaciers near a small Italian mountain village, people continue to find the remains of soldiers, as well as other artifacts that have survived since the First World War. In the battle, known as the White War, soldiers of the Austro-Hungarian Empire fought for the Italian troops for domination over the mountainous terrain. According to historians, during the battle on the battlefield, hundreds of thousands of soldiers fell, many of which could not withstand extreme weather conditions. The temperatures then fell below 22 degrees Celsius, and snow avalanches, which were called White Death, destroyed many soldiers. The bodies of a few soldiers were found only recently by certain researchers, and since the soldiers were laying down before welcoming White Death, their hair and even cutaneous layer of skin is still intact. Apart from their bodies, their belongings were also discovered, which included satchels and even a love letter. Scientists in Yakutia were very pleased to announce the finding of an intricately preserved body of a woolly rhinoceros, which apparent by its size and bone structure was still a baby. Upon more research, it was deduced that the young calf belongs to the Cretaceous period, which began about 2 million years ago and ended relatively recently, about 10,000 years ago. Scientists claim this discovery is very useful in studying the morphology of such animals. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.